I've seen the future.
Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to the weekly Oracle guidance and lesson for this week, July the 3rd. I guess we have to say happy birthday to Canada and America because they are actually both Cancerians. Interesting. Canada is July 1st and America is July the 4th. So somewhere in between is what we're talking about this week. And this is an awesome week. So you know when I do these readings, this is more about a prescription than a prediction. So what my cards do, what Oracle cards do, is they reflect a story in motion. So we're actually talking about the collective story in motion, and then you decide where you fit into that. So we all are part of this bigger story, and then we look at how can we live our lives for the highest good inside the bubble of the conditions of reality that present themselves to us that may have very little to do with us personally, but they affect us in some way. So it's kind of fun this week because we actually, all the cards that we chose, or that I chose for us, are fun. And they're great, and the context in which the story is going to be told is one of celebration, so why not? So we're starting this week, the opposite of what we've done the past few weeks. This time we're starting with Wisdom of the Oracle, and then I'm going to add the Good Tarot as the affirmation to kind of sew it all up. Now, my favorite card is Happy, Happy in Protection. Happy, Happy in Protection in my deck, Wisdom of the Oracle, represents the concept of ridiculousness. And it really says, in so many ways, do not take yourself seriously. It is time to be ridiculous. See the crazy ridiculous in everything around you, and be happy for no reason whatsoever. So it reminds us not to look to our outer conditions to tell us whether we should be happy or not. It's saying happy for no reason, and on top of that is reminding you about how fun childhood was, you know, when you were growing up and you were, you know, you could see fun in absolutely everything. So that's our first card, which why not? And it's the anchor card for the week, which means no matter what goes on in front of you in your world, you have to remember to be playful and funny and laugh and just, you know, you got to just see the humor in all things if you can. Now, second card is great, it's clean it up. So remember, when the cards tell a story in motion, they influence each other. So the first card in my work is called an anchor card. So Happy, Happy in Protection is the anchor card. So we know that this could be a hilarious week. Why not? So clean it up when it's beside the anchor card is saying that if you're taking yourself too seriously, and if things just feel like, oh my God, if you had my life, you got to clean that up. It's really saying, hey, whatever it is that you're starting to feel really sad or sorrowful about, and that doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't grieve if you need to this week, but it's saying that remember that there is another side to life as well too. That it is not all a bunch of debris and that's all you see. You must use this week to look for the beauty, look for the fun, look for the hilarity in all things. And clean up the stuff inside your head, because this is an inside job. Remember, the inside reflects in the outer world, and we react to the conditions of the outer world as well too, which then feeds the inside. So it's saying be really conscious of keeping things simple too. Keep it simple, stupid this week. Flexible is obviously in that word, flexible. So even if you have plans that you think are so important, this is a week to just be like, okay, whatever. You've got to wear the world loosely around your shoulders as a garment, as opposed to walls of rigidity where your way is the only way and you always have to be right. So it's not important to be right this week. It's important to be present in your life. Clean up the obstacles to your contentment and happiness. Have some fun. Remember to laugh. Be flexible about it, and don't be too, you know, if somebody wants to change plans on you, that's got to be okay. And remember, my absolute most favorite card is co-create. We don't do life by ourselves. Not only do we co-create life with our families and friends and coworkers and colleagues and community, but our most important co-creative partner is spirit. It is the conscious universe of which we are a part. This spirit with a big capital S, and you can call it God, the dude, Betty, I don't care. Your idea of your higher power that you see in all things. Spirit is in everything, and that's what I call magic, that there is this magical relationship between us and spirit. And we are here manifesting our reality on behalf of that greater consciousness. And we are here for a blink of an eye. So go have fun, and remember that we don't do this alone, that you have a partner, you are never alone, and that is spirit. And if you follow the hilarity of this week, you will go far. Now, the good tarot then sews it up beautifully. So I'm going to read the first card, which is the Two of Earth. Now, Earth is the suit of that which manifests in the material world. So these are the concrete examples in your life that you actually engage, and you see the results of your efforts, right? So this is result oriented. So what do you notice in the world? So the Two of Earth, remember the good tarot is an affirmation deck. It is a hybrid oracle tarot deck, which you can use exactly as you want as a real tarot deck. You could still use the cards the same way, but if you use it my way and the way I have intended it, you'll see it in a very different light. It's still an expression of your soul's journey into the material world, but we're looking at it as an affirmation that you have experienced this in the now, in present moment awareness. Okay, check this out. Pleasurable work, adaptability, which goes to the flexible card, pleasurable, which goes to happy, and a balance between work and play. My efforts bring me joy. Play and work are not separate. This is a good thing to remember too, because what I am doing is actually fun. You can't make this up. What are the possibilities that I would pick these cards? If conditions change, I can switch gears easily. Again, the flexible card. I am fully present in the excitement of creativity and am eager to experience the surprises that occur when seeds I have planted take root, sprout, and develop in unexpected ways. Hence, what the whole reading from the other deck talked about. This is a time for flexibility, you can't make this up, and trust in how the universe will shape what is coming into being. The universe will shape it. Remember that? One way or another, my dreams manifest in the material world. Now, this entire reading is all about not the how do we make stuff happen, but we choose it, we release it, we have a partner in spirit, we have fun. You know, we don't stare at the seed in the ground and expecting it to sprout up in front of us. We have to go away and do stuff. Now, this card is really interesting because the Empress represents, in the major arcana in the tarot, the 22 trumps, are major archetypes that represent universal laws. And this is the law of reciprocity. The Empress cards, but it's a card of the heart. It's the card of nurturing others, being in community with others. It's that sacred maternal energy that we need. We need our, mother God, godfather, whatever. We need that nurturing parent energy. And we also are that for others. But it also represents the balance between the nurturing of others and the nurturing of ourselves. So we need fun and happiness in order for our lives to make sense. It can't all be work and it can't all be play. And there has to be some kind of a balance between the two. And this also reminds us that we manifest our reality in partnership with spirit, and there is a reciprocity that goes on. So we have to remember to also play and not just be serious, even if conditions around us seem dire. So I'm going to read the Empress card now and tell you the affirmation that's attached to this. Now, the Empress represents fertility too, right? So the idea that we nourish, but what do we nourish? We are nourished, but we nourish the world by the seeds that we've planted. That was represented in that card before, which was the Two of Earth. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I am a powerful co-creator, and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. So this talks to the essence of manifestation. So these are the two cards, the good tarot, that remind us that as we move through our story in motion together as a community and individually within that story, we are always manifesting in the material world. So the spiritual world meet the material world as we integrate this spiritual knowledge and behave in a way and make our choices in a way that is in the highest good. And that's what these cards are telling us for this fantastic week of July the 3rd. Okay, you YouTubers, thank you so much for all the comments. Oh my God, it's so amazing. The past few weeks, you've just been chatty, and I do read them all, and I'm pressing all those little hearts. So if you like these readings and these lessons, please share them with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.
I've seen the future. It's beautiful.